We'd like to call the Plaquemine Parish Council last meeting of the year 2025 into session. We'll have the roll call. We're doing verbal roll call or the machine is ready.
2 o'clock. District 1,
Yes?
District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6, District 7, District 8, District 9. Let the record reflect all members are present.
We're going to have the prayer by Councilmember Patty, and hopefully Dr. Gould remember the pledge and he'll lead us to the Pledge of Allegiance.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. We take this moment to acknowledge Almighty God and thank Him for our bountiful blessings, especially for our parish's natural resources. We give thanks to God for our brave and courageous women and men in our military who daily risk their lives to protect our precious freedom. And we pray for the leaders of the world to know how to obtain world peace. We pray that this government body, comprised of both council and administration, will always serve our parish with honesty, humility, and equality to all. And as this government body gathers here today, we pray for the wisdom to know the right from wrong and the courage to always do that which is right. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen.
Face the flag, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I didn't want to look at you.
So, you want to ask the administration, all right? Okay, okay, okay.
When we start voting and stuff.
Okay. 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 No executive session, so
3 proclamations. A proclamation declaring January 2026 as Blood Donor Awareness Month in the parish of Plaquemines. Councilmember Newsom.
I offer, and without any objection, like a unanimous second.
Second.
Whereas a safe blood supply is vital to the health and well-being of our community, saving countless lives each year through transfusions needed for surgeries, cancer treatments, care, childbirth, and chronic illnesses. Whereas volunteer blood donors are essential to maintaining this life-saving resource, generously giving of their time and compassion to help ensure that blood is available whenever and wherever it is needed. Whereas every 2 seconds, someone in the United States requires blood transfusion, yet only a small percentage of eligible donors give blood each year, creating an ongoing need for greater community participation. Whereas the residents, businesses, schools, and civic organizations of Plaquemines Parish have long demonstrated a spirit of compassion and civic responsibility by supporting one another in times of need. Whereas encouraging blood donations among Plaquemines Parish residents helps strengthen our local healthcare system, supports hospitals across the region, and contributes to the safety and resilience of our communities. Whereas the Plaquemines Parish government recognizes the extraordinary contributions of volunteer blood donors and calls upon all citizens to participate in the life-saving act of kindness. Be it proclaimed by the Plaquemines Parish Council and by concurrence of the Parish President, W. Keith Hinckley, representing the Plaquemines Parish government, that it hereby declares the month of January 2026 as Blood Donor Awareness Month.
you should be on.
Thank you. Ms. Kim. This was brought to my attention by the Blood Center by Miss Susie. She's in the audience today. We had some, as everybody knows, this was done way back when, 1970. I think the President Nixon declared this on a national level as January National Blood Donation Month. And as you just heard, and everyone has a little council has a little a pamphlet going over the urgent need of blood in the area. Well, this was really brought to my attention, made me aware of. We had a young gentleman in the Belchase community, was in desperate need of some blood, had some problems. he wound up not being able to make it. He wound up passing. But it really brought to my attention the need for blood and platelets. So I'm honored as be able to, and I say I offer this legislation, but this is a community event by the whole council to do this, and also the administration led by our president, Keith Hinckley, to do this. So again, this is just a wonderful thing to do, and I wasn't made aware of this till just recently. So I've seen Miss Susie's in the audience. I'd love her to come up and say a few words if she can.
Yes,
ma'am. Just state your name and.
Can you see me, my video?
No, we can't see you. Who's that laptop for?
Still can't see you.
Yes, you can, no.
I got a loud mouth.
Huh?
Just,
the mic over?
just state your name.
I'm big on hips. I am Susie Potter. I am with the Blood Center. I have been with the Blood Center for 40 years. I noticed that there are few in the audience that's been around a while. When I first started with the Blood Center in '84, I remember coming down here to do a blood draw, but I even went further. If y'all remember, wasn't there a furniture store down yonder? Does anybody remember?
Langston Furniture Store.
Thank you. I got one member who remembered that. But anyway, I want to say thank you to all of you because what you do is an act of doing good for the greater mankind. When you do this proclamation, and hopefully you're going to help me enforce it, and I'm going to get back with you after this meeting because I'm going to reach out and put some ideas in your mind, you are doing another act of the greater good of mankind. Statistically, only 3% give blood. Statistically, they only give unless there's a need, unless it's convenient, and more importantly, if they are asked. And that's what your proclamation is going to do, is to get people thinking about it. January 1st will certainly stimulate in people's mind about needing blood because there were quite a few people that were hurt that day that were out of town people that we, the local people, had to step up to the plate for them. And I think if you all think about it, you probably have somebody in your life that's been touched. Maybe it's somebody that's had cancer. Maybe it's someone that was shot or in an accident. Speaking of being shot, people, and I gave you some homework because you're not going to remember everything I want to say because I only have 3 minutes. So Ronnie's going to give me this time. But anyway, we have to make sure that an ambulance has blood ready because life can be the difference of a pickup and a delivery to a hospital. So you burn patients. I often think about our first responders. Did you know that if you check on the front of your driver's license, you see a heart? When you renew your driver's license, they'll ask you, do you want to be an organ donor? And if you say yes, the heart is placed on the front. What is unique to Louisiana, on the back of your driver's license, if you look on the back, there are 2 boxes. One says living will, one says blood type. We are on a mission to get with DMV to ask if they would create a question that when you go renew your license, they ask you, would you like your blood type on the back of your card? Again, it's going to be for 2 reasons. One, if you are in an accident, wouldn't it make sense that your driver's license has your blood type and I'm going to know what to give you, particularly your first responders? 2, if you want to be an organ donor, you have to be the same blood type. So with that being said, after doing this for 40 years, I work mostly with kids battling blood disorders. And that's how Evan Johnson and his family and I were together. And for 3 weeks, he literally survived on blood transfusions, particularly platelets, which is your clotting agent. And it only has a shelf life of 5 days. We are going to have a tremendous challenge in 2 weeks. Christmas Day, most people will either have the day off after Christmas or take it off. So from Christmas Eve to the following Monday, the desert will be dry when it comes to platelets. It will repeat itself for New Year's Day. We won't have any platelets. Lord forbid, if we have another disaster on January 1st, we may be up the P road with no platelets in the P road. So what we're gonna ask you all to do is in January, I want to put teeth in this proclamation. I don't want it just to be a piece of paper. I'm gonna reach out to you, and as councilmen, reach out to your constituents, and I'm gonna hopefully talk to Councilman Newsom to see if I could do a community blood drive at the auditorium, maybe on a Saturday, and I want each of you to be the advocates. Hey, if you got any enemies, send them, I'll take 2 pints out of them. But the bottom line is, I'm gonna ask you to ask people to do the right thing, and that's saving life. And I have to say, thank you to Parish President Hinckley for getting,
No, he has over here. No.
for getting me this far, and of course Ronnie, who is my biggest endorser, because you know, Ronnie's wife owns Froggies, and Froggies is where Evan and his siblings attended when
Oh, Ronnie.
they were kids. So there you got it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Ms. Potter. And we're going to come up and take a photo with the president and the council, so if you'd come on up and take a picture.
We want to thank you for your passionate. If anybody wasn't thinking about it, you have encouraged them. It's been one of the most electrifying speeches we've had in a long time. So thank you for your
You know what,
enthusiasm.
it's funny, people often say to me, Miss Susie, would anybody ever tell you no?
Well, before we get the picture, we need to
Let's
take a
vote.
vote, yes.
Let's
So,
take-
We're going to take a vote.
District 1,
Yes.
District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6.
Yes.
District 7. District 8. District 9. Let the record reflect the proclamation passed 9-0.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That picture taken, no, stand right here, we coming down by you.
You gotta get in the front, though. You have to stand in the front. Oh, yeah. Get behind us.
Here,
Yeah, but I think she wants to pass president.
they just put a new computer because of Windows 11. Yeah, but yeah.
Wait, we can't see you. He's
Make sure Brian get behind it.
One, two, three. One, two.
Well, the problem was, and this was the excuse I got from Bob, Windows 11.
I told Keith you'll be a good campaign. For a get out of rally, man, you don't have to do nothing. Okay.
Let me make a note.
Now we're up to administration update.
No, we have another proclamation.
I forgot the one Wilkins. You get that? We'll give it to him.
A proclamation declaring Saturday, December 6th, Ernie Wilkinson and the Hot Sauce Band Memorial Stage Day in the parish of Plaquemines. Councilmember Gooey.
Yes, I'll offer, would you go ahead and read it, please?
Sure.
Second. Unanimous.
Unanimous second, by the way. I proclaim that.
Whereas Ernie Wilkinson Jr. was born on June 2nd, 1943 in Port Suffolk, Louisiana. As a graduate of Buras High School, Ernie started his musical career in the 1950s. Whereas over the years, Ernie developed in playing the guitar, drums, harmonica, piano, and accordion. Whereas during Ernie's time in the U.S. Army, Ernie continued to improve his musical skills and talents while stationed in Albany, Georgia, and Kansas. Whereas after his military service, Ernie came home to Empire, Louisiana, where he continued playing music and joined the Plaquemines Parish Sheriff's Office. Whereas Ernie eventually formed the Hot Sauce Band, which specialized in Cajun and swamp pop music. Whereas for several decades, Ernie and the Hot Sauce Band graced the main stage on Sundays at the Plaquemines Parish Fair and Orange Festival. Whereas in honor of our favorite son, Ernie Wilkinson Jr., the Plaquemines Parish Fair and Festival organization has named the main stage the Ernie Wilkinson and the Hot Sauce Band Memorial Stage. Whereas Plaquemines Parish government fully acknowledges and supports this decision. Be it proclaimed by the Plaquemines Parish Council and by concurrence of Parish President W. Keith Hinckley, representing Plaquemines Parish government, that it hereby declares Saturday, December 6, 2025 as Ernie Wilkinson Jr. and the Hot Sauce Band Memorial Stage Day.
Thank you. And for those of you who didn't notice, December 6th is past. But we're going to ratify the actions that did take place on the 7th because it rained on the 6th. And because of that, the attendance was not what it really should be, because anyone who's gone to the Orange Festival on a Sunday knows that that morning, the first band up there would be Ernie Wilkinson and the Hot Sauce Band, and that was for decades, Ernie passed this summer after a lengthy illness, and we really miss him. So being that now we have the video and you can watch this on YouTube, maybe more people will realize that they weren't aware that Ernie had passed, and maybe why he wasn't there on Sunday. But he was there. It was just a different time. He was there, and he'll always be there. So with that, I thank everyone, and I yield the floor.
Okay?
District 1,
Yes.
District 2, District 3,
Yes.
District 4,
Yep.
District 5,
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7? District 8? District 9? Let the record reflect the proclamation passed 9-0.
Yeah, no need to take a picture with Ernie.
Dr. Jim.
No family members, nobody's here.
No, in fact, his brother Ed, I told Ed to try to come today, and Ed bluntly told me, I don't drive across the river. I said, no problem, Ed, you can watch it on YouTube. He said, what's that? So,
Okay, well, now we'll go to the administration update and hear from our parish president.
Good afternoon. Under the public service with Director Jeff DeMarco, the St. Bernard floodwall water line connection, the permit was finally approved for the water line over the flood wall. The final design will be sent out to receive quotes shortly. The East Bank cast iron replacement, the contract should be completed in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Pre-construction meeting and mobilization to follow as well. Highway 11, bids have been received, the contract is being worked on, and construction should start soon after all of that's done. And the Bell Chase asphalt project is ongoing. Infomark, data conversion efforts continue while we await the execution of agreements with various vendors such as credit card processors. They've ordered new meter tags and locks to address instances of customers reconnecting their own service. So we're having to take precautions on that. And if there's any questions, we had Mr. Morgan here as well. Lift stations and booster stations, the Boothville Booster Pump number 1, it's out for rebuild. Quotes have been received. Jeff? Bids have been received. Mr. Robert? Okay. Also, booster pump number 2 in Boothville, it was out for rebuild and quotes have been received as well. The Diamond Lift Station, the rebuild scope was provided in November and there's quotes to be followed here soon. The Happy Jack Lift Station requires structural engineering work. Project scope was provided to engineers in late November. Site visit has been scheduled. Under projects with Brad Brew, Peters Road Extension update. Environmental navigational surveys and line grade studies will continue through the end of December of this year. Phase 2, the box culverts on the east, well, I should say the west bank. This project is still in progress. DOTD is hopeful to let the funds go in Q1 of 2026. So we should see shovels in the ground in the first to the second quarter of next year. Go Pass, the 90-day temporary office. As a reminder, the temporary 90-day office is scheduled until January the 9th of 2026. We encourage residents to take advantage of in-person service while it's available. And that's, oh, and then we've had tree lightings the last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We did Braithwaite on Monday, Bell Chase on Tuesday. We're in Port Sulphur last night, and tonight at 6 o'clock we'll be here at the courthouse. So we hope all will attend.
Any questions from the audience to our parish president? Hold on, Martin, you can't talk from there. You gotta come to the podium.
Oh, okay.
Tell Mr. Brock what to say.
State your name, address for the record. Number one Pelican supporter.
Clarence Brock, 156 Enos Camel Lane. Mr. President, you talked about the water lines that's come from Breakaway. They're going to be done in the water, pipes and all that. Well, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about a water line coming across the river, under the river. Are we still going to plan with that? Do we have
are.
funding for that?
We are, I believe we're going to be introducing some legislation regarding that, if I'm not mistaken, today, and we're addressing that. I also sit on, what is that, a task force, which was created by state legislation, and it's 5 parishes. It's St. Bernard, Plaquemines, Orleans, Jefferson, and St. Charles Parish. And we're looking at saltwater intrusion as it comes up the river, how it affects Plaquemines Parish, St. Bernard, Jefferson, Orleans. Orleans owns property up in St. Charles Parish. They were looking at doing a massive water plant there that would service all the other 4 parishes. That's not feasible. So we're working with the other parishes. We're coming up with all of our design, our plans, and it appears that Plaquemines Parish is most beneficial from this task force. So we're also addressing the 2 water lines, dual feed on the west bank, dual feed on the east bank. So there's a lot of conversation that's going on with water, both east, west, north, and south of Plaquemines Parish.
Okay.
Yeah, and let me just say that to Mr. Brock, and I was having that concern. I saw some things on the agenda, but I wasn't clear where specifically addressed the conversation. I think Mr. France, you was in that meeting where we had it, where some money would be given to the contractor to deal with the Corps of Engineers. When I was looking at the agenda, I couldn't find it, so if it's there, I was wondering where it was at. I saw some places in the agenda where it could fall in, but I didn't see specifically where it said on supporting the project. Or the meeting we went to Washington with Scalise, and the meeting we had with Moore and Ken Duga and Juno and all of us, man. I think Robert Morgan was in that meeting, and so I was looking for something specifically. So I don't know where it's at on the agenda, but I saw some places where it could be.
I would think since our meeting that we had at your office, where we had right here, that should be some legislation. I don't know if it was turned in to be introduced today or not, but.
No, I didn't see specifically in there, on that, and so I just hoping that we can do it, because it was my understanding that from the guy Moore, that he was under time constraint, that it needed to happen at this meeting in order to, I think, to meet the requirement of Corps of Engineers. That's my understanding. So I was looking for, so maybe, if it's not, maybe we can just introduce something today, change the ordinance, maybe at some point during the day before the end of the
So
meeting.
now that you know how to build the watch, Mr. Brock, the answer to your question is yes.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Merry Christmas to everybody, just in case I don't come back up here again tonight.
What are the odds of that, man?
What are the odds of that? Now, what time the Pelican game is, I can tell you. Oh, you're gonna be here then. Any other question from the audience of our parish president? We'll yield to Mr. Konovich.
Yes, about the Christmas tree lighting. Some things flow downriver, well, behind you and goes upriver. And I've been getting mine chewed all day, so you next. Burris would like a tree.
We've already heard.
And Boothville too. Now, both are set right now, So
Okay.
Burris has enough, but a firehouse has electricity and all. Well, I went checking at the Bootville Leroy Harvey Park this morning, and I'm not happy with that park. The grass is cut, but none of the electricity works at the plugs. You got the pictures. We just paid to redo the bathrooms about a year ago. There's a padlock on it, you can't even get in it. Then I went looking at the breaker box to see about turning something on. Can't even get in the breaker
Okay.
fence.
Have you been notified of this? So,
I just went and looked today.
okay, all right.
But I shouldn't have to tell you, because I've been on them to cut
Okay.
grass at the park, the baseball fields. It's still high on the baseball fields. So, you know, if I'm getting calls, now you're gonna get it.
There you go, forward them to us, man.
On with it.
Mitch?
I think, let Hob finish with his.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
That's all right. That's all right, I'll get it.
In President Hinckley, I know in that meeting, I sit on that same task force
All right.
with you. They were actually talking about us looking at two lines crossing the river, one at Dalcor, if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
one down below. And this task force is really focusing on Plaquemines Parish now. We've shifted a lot of that focus, our way, and they have eyes on us. We still got to set up a meeting with the Corps of Engineers after the first of the year, and we're making some big progress, and so I think they were talking about upping them lines to 18 inches too instead of 12 inches. So we have some work to do to get some numbers to them, but as soon as we get those numbers to them, I think they'll start working even, working on making that happen for us. And also the tree lighting in Port Sulphur was a success. I mean, we got a few things we got to fix on that as well, but we're good though. And the Orange Festival too, I was drowned like a rat down there for Saturday, and Sunday went down there early for the race that didn't happen. But I tell you what, Sunday did end up to be a beautiful day. A lot of people, in a seafood contest, we had a lot of people participate in that. So it was really a nice time. So I just wanted to say that, I know we didn't have the people we normally have, but the ones that came out, they
enjoyed
rode it out.
themselves. Oh, yeah.
You win the oyster shucking contest?
I didn't even enter it.
Oh.
That would have been cheating for them to get it in there. Okay, I think we have the picture.
Thank you, Christian.
That's inside the concessions.
That was redone.
Can you describe what we're looking at and where for the
The
audience?
concessions thing is right
That's all the way in the back,
in the middle.
in the middle.
This is at the,
Which is?
Never been in there.
Is that the same one?
across from the high school? Across from the
Looks like flooded in there. Looks like hurricane flood.
That's the breaker box.
like a full minute.
It's inside the bathroom.
Fire hose now. Yeah.
And I know the bathroom has electricity going because the lights are on at night.
And this the form of, where's this?
It's across from the school, Boothville School, right across the highway.
Okay. So when the last time it was used for anything? People don't use that area though, right?
People walking every day on it. And people wanting to use it to practice baseball and all, but they can't get on the baseball field.
Trying to do him.
Any other questions for the administration? Not hearing none. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
6 beer and liquor licenses. Jalapenos, 7670 Highway 23, Beltrace, Louisiana. B&H Beverage, 114 Azalea Drive, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Cypress Cove Marina, 235 Cypress Cove Road, Venice, Louisiana. Bellasac, 1275-3 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. The G-Spot Daiquiris, 113 Edema Lane, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Belchase Cafe, 8475 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. Belchase Fuel Mart, 8180 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. Croatian American Society, 220 Croatian Way, Belchase, Louisiana. Iguana's Daiquiri Express, 3617 9 Highway 23, Buras, Louisiana. Saba Food Mart, 9144 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. Bromart, 7902 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. Black Velvet Oyster Bar and Grill, 105 Everett Lane, Buras, Louisiana. Belchase Tobacco Discount, 8625 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. Hart's Exxon, 42813 Highway 23, Venice, Louisiana. Hart's Old Cypress Bar, 42815 Highway 23, Venice, Louisiana. Blue Angel Lounge, 9670 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana. Gilbo's Deli, 28564 Highway 23, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Gilbo's, 28564 Highway 23, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Freeman's Food Mart, 26277 Highway 23, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Circovich Fuel Center, 7876 Highway 23, Belchase, Louisiana.
That's it.
Second.
Offer and second.
I do have a question.
Okay.
After the audience.
Go. Any, we don't usually take all the, on,
So-
you didn't like to.
Can you keep me in? Just give me the floor. Thank you. I do have one, it got brought to my attention over the weekend about these, and I'm asked, I guess, I see Ms. Mitra in the audience. Are these permits, can these folks do them online, or they have to come into your office and do them?
That's the sheriff department.
Sheriff's Department, okay, thank you.
So we're gonna vote on these all together?
Yes. District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9.
Yes.
Let the record reflect, all members voted yes.
Next item, please.
7 building permits, 7B, Jamie Perkel, conditional approval, 12 additional spaces to existing temporary RV lot, 29.
Which one?
Do you want to do C, D, and E in Globo?
Which one you for, B or C?
Are we doing the rest in Globo?
Yes.
Okay. C, Charlotte St. Cyr, new resident in an FP zoning district, 162 Gerard Street, Ironton, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Harold Ross, new residents in an FP zoning district, 137 Cazenave Street, Ironton, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Zandra Rather, new residents in an FP zoning district, 128 Braddock Street, Ironton, Port Sulphur, Louisiana. Councilmember LaFrance.
So offered.
Second. Nelson, second. Any comments from the audience? Administration? The table? Verbal roll call?
District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9.
Yes.
Let the record reflect, the measure passes 9 to 0.
8, introduction of ordinances and resolutions.
The following two ordinances are for Councilmember Edwards. An ordinance to amend the 5-year capital improvement plan, Mississippi River Waterline Crossing Project, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. An ordinance approving a plan of re-subdivision of former Grace Gravelet Priestley property, Section 13, Township 17 South, Range 14 East, Southeastern Land District of Louisiana, east of the Mississippi River, Pointe-a-la-Hache, Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, into lots SP1, SP2, SP3, SP4, and SP5. Sportsman Paradise Division, Section 13, Township 17 South, Range 14 East, Southeastern Land District, east of the Mississippi River, Pointe-a-la-Hache, Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, as shown on the plan and plat of survey by Dufresne Surveying and Engineering, dated May 22nd, 2024, the owner having fulfilled of all the requirements of the subdivision and re-subdivision ordinance of the Parish of Plaquemines, without cost to the Plaquemines Parish government, or the parish of Plaquemines, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. The following two are for Councilmember Schultz. A resolution replacing members of the Audit Committee of the Plaquemines Parish Council for 2026 pursuant to Section 7.08 of Article 7 of the Charter of Local Self-Government, Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. A resolution appointing Plaquemines Parish members of the Regional Planning Commission, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. The following two are for Councilmember McCarty. An ordinance to revoke the temporary permit granted in ordinance number 12-15 on January 26, 2012 to Burmaster Lands and Development Company to operate a temporary recreational vehicle travel trailer park located at 230 Engineers Road, Belchase, Louisiana, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. An ordinance to amend the 5-year capital improvement plan, improvements Blackie Barris Park project, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. The next one is for Councilmember Jurisic, an ordinance to amend the 2026 manpower structure and operating expenditure budget, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. And the final two are for Councilmember Konovich, a resolution granting conditional approval for a plan of subdivision of Track 3A of the Venice Boat Partners LLC division recorded on COB 1489 Folio 573 in the records of Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, as shown on the map of Anglers Village subdivision, Venice, Louisiana, by Bryant Hammett and Associates, certified by Hugh McCurdy III, PLS, dated August 28, 2025, without cost to Plaquemines Parish government or the parish of Plaquemines, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. The last one is a resolution to appoint members to the Keep Plaquemines Parish Beautiful Committee for the new 3-year term, February 1st, 2026 through February 31st, 2029, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. And that is it.
Before we,
We also have one more, I'm sorry. A resolution authorizing the Civil Service Commission replacement member for Leonard Cable.
before we, if we go to the next part, order on second reading, I would like us to take out of place, I think it's, P.
P?
Right, P?
Yeah, P. Ronnie.
Take out of P. And then we'll start back.
You say take out, that's withdrawn.
No, we want to bring it up.
Oh, okay.
P, a resolution approving the requested variance filed by Mark Becknell to vary the required minimum rear yard setback of 25 foot to 6 foot in an R1B zoning district on a portion of ground designated as Lot 81 Grand Terre Estate Subdivision, 115 Colony Road, Belchase, Louisiana, Plaquemines Parish, Section 13, Township 14 South, Range 24 East, all in accordance with application number 2025-615 dated September 18th, 2025, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Schultz.
I offer ask for a second.
Second. Open and second.
Alex.
Is someone here to speak on that?
Well, I'll speak really quick. So this is a variance. The homeowner already has a, basically a covering patio, but he's redoing it and is joining now officially to his house. Thus, the setback rules change. He had no objections at the zoning board meeting, or and Ms. Mitra can answer if anybody has any questions. And my understanding is nobody objected neighbor-wise. Also, Mr. Newsom asked this being brought forward. I think people's here to speak or something, Mr. Newsom. But basically, that's what's going on. There's no objections, and it's pretty much, it's just a backyard of his, he's building a pool and an overhang, and it's going to be within the setback rules of his backyard. I yield.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, reason I asked, I see one of Mr. Becknell's neighbor, his backyard neighbors in the audience. I don't know if he'd like to speak. If he'd like to speak on it, he's more than welcome to come up and speak. No, okay. That's the reason his neighbor that actually backyards meet together and he's here. But as Mr. Schultz said, there was no objection at the zoning board to it. Thank you.
I have a question, Ms. Rose, on this, because it seemed like this came up before, And I thought it was a lot of objection by council members, something similar to this. And I was trying to see what different in this when somebody was trying to add on to it, and seemed like there was a lot of objection to that. So, you know, okay. Okay, so this is good? Okay, thank you so much. Any other comments from the audience? Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? District 3? District 4? District 5? District 6? District 7? District 8? District 9?
Yes.
Let the record reflect the measure passes 9-0.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Can we go back in order?
Nine, ordinances and resolutions on second reading and final passage. 9A, ordinances and public hearings pursuant to Article 6, Section 601E of the Plaquemines Parish Charter. 9A1, an ordinance to amend and amended to readopt Section 4 of Ordinance Number 142, the Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance of Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, as amended, and the Comprehensive Zoning District map therein adopted by reference, and which is paraphrased thereto with reference to application number 2025-603 dated July 29th, 2025, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember LaFrance.
Deferred. Mr. LaFrance, I want to ask, Mr. Hogan's been coming, and you haven't been, you won't even answer his call and tell him you're going to defer. Is there a reason we keep kicking this can down the road?
I haven't get all the information that I need. I spoke to,
Let me get you on the mic, because I can't hear you.
It's on.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to at least offer for discussion if we're gonna.
I'll offer it.
Second.
Off in a second, okay?
And, again, like I said before, this is in front of our water intake. And we don't have any plans. We don't know exactly what they're planning on doing with the property. So that's why I've been exactly deferring. That's why I'm at.
I think everybody's mic's on. Let's go to this one. Yeah, everybody's mic's on.
Y'all just saying,
Mr. Jules?
we good?
Yes, I know, didn't we approve one of these sections already?
On the west side of the highway.
Get me in there, Real. I'm in.
You in there, you in.
Okay.
Everybody's on.
So, you know, we don't mind rezoning to industrial for the port whenever they take over property. And that's above our water intake as well. I'm feeling that Mr. Hogan is being unfairly treated in this matter. The man's put a lot of time. I think when he went to the zoning board, I don't think there were any objections then. And, I mean, this is starting to get a little, you know, I hate to say personal, but it looks like there's a personal something going on here. And I think, you know, it's our due diligence, if nobody's here to object to it, that we should start moving on these kind of issues. This man's been waiting, I don't know how long, but I feel as though, you know, I hope it's not one of them issues that I may introduce this. I may introduce it and see if we can pass it. If you don't, I think we need to take this to a vote. I mean, I feel like this poor man's been coming here. A lot of things, we don't know what the port's doing when we change the zoning.
I don't think that's quite accurate.
Well, hold on. One at a time. Mitchell, you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished. I'm frustrated with this because.
I just want to make sure he's finished before we get interruption. Mr. LaFrance, and then, Mr. LaFrance, you want to say something?
Yeah, let's, you want to put it on the table? Let's put it on the table.
So you're offering it?
I'll offer it.
Okay.
Well, I have the floor. Several years ago, we had a hurricane. During that hurricane, we had 14 feet of water that went in Ironton. We got the water pumped out. I went to Mr. Hogan. I asked Mr. Hogan, could he help us out with using some equipment front loader or skid loader to go in Ironton and clear out the highway so people could get to their home. They had about 20 pieces of equipment on the west side of Ironton, maybe about 1,000 feet. Now, that Woodland Borough Pit, they had millions of dollars in our parish. And I asked, could we use one of the equipment? Told me no. This was the time our residents was in time of need that they needed. Same thing with West Point Lahash. Equipment right across the highway. Couldn't get it. Told me no. They had a lady on Upstead Lane. She had a big tree that fell. The company that he worked for had a contract with raising our levy. He had a big dozer on the levy. I asked, because the parish, we didn't have the equipment to cut that size of tree, but I know they had that equipment. I know they had a dozer that they could have pushed that tree over the levee, just get it over the levee. Again, he told me he couldn't do it. I don't think that's being a good neighbor for our parish. I think this could have been done. So as long as they benefiting from it, as long as they making money from our parish, it's good. But to come and ask for help in a time of need, couldn't help our citizen at all. We had a company that came, didn't make a red cent at that time. They came and gave free gas, they gave tarps, they gave everything that they water, everything they can get, and didn't make a penny. As a matter of fact, that was Venture Global. They didn't make a red cent. This other company had made millions of dollars and couldn't lift a hand to help us. Is it personal? What you think?
I think it is.
Okay. So, with that, I yield.
Knudsen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just, if it comes to a vote, it comes to a vote, everybody's votes. Like I said, I've always said, we, first and foremost, we need to understand and ultimately respect each other's votes, and I think we do that. But Mr. Juris, one comment on the port with rezoning. We all know the port's rezoning, buying property along there for a container terminal. So not knowing what's going on, and Mr., we do know that. And look, it's incoming where the port is in conversation. So to say that, I think is a little bit unjust about to compare these two items about the zoning. Now, how everybody votes, that's how everybody votes. I do know that that it did go through the process. This application did go through the process, and it has passed the zoning board. I do, as well as Ms. LaFrance, I do have some issue. I didn't realize, not being in my district, how close to the water intake. I don't know the feed or anything like that, but I'll have to look and do a little bit more research with that. I yield. Thank you.
Dr. Goy.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand Mr. LaFrance's frustration if that's how it went down. But that's not the issue here. The issue here is a zoning issue. In I-3, there's a lot of things that can go in I-3. And anything that goes in I-3 still has to come before this council for a permit. So if something were to be proposed and it had an impact on our water system, I think it would be incumbent on this council not to allow that to happen. Unfortunately, we mix zoning with types of establishments that can be placed in the zoning, and we forget that we still have the final say on permitting. And if it's on the levee or on the river, the Corps of Engineers has say-so. If there's water discharge, the state would also have a say-so. Plus, we would have a say-so on how that affects us as our residents. And I think we ought to keep that in mind. I hear Councilmember LaFrance's frustration, and I appreciate it. But let's stick to what the real issue is. This is a zoning thing. And we can sit and talk about all the different things that can go in the I-3 zoning, and some of them are not that pleasant. But whatever it is, it still has to come before us for a permit, and that's when the true test will come. I yield.
Mitch?
Yes, I agree with you, Dr. Gui. You know, if there's gonna be something that's gonna be dangerous, that's a whole different permitting process. You gotta go through a whole set of different procedures, DEQ, EPA. That's, you know, that would be very, very, you know, very, very, it put a big hardship on something like that trying to come so close. And I think, and as you said, we get the final say. And I don't, I've talked with Mr. Hogan several times, and I don't think his intention is to put a chemical plant right there. I just don't see it. I think he just wants his property zoned for the same reason that we rezoning people's property before we purchase it. Because you take it out of floodplain and you increase the value of it. And I think that's the purpose of this whole thing is, if we're doing it here, we should be able to do it, you know, for whoever asks for it, especially when there are no objections to it at the zoning board meetings. I yield.
Mr. Champagne?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And again, to add on to what Dr. Gui says, I know that we're very concerned about where we live. And one of the things we do have a habit of doing is bringing permit issues into our zoning issues. And again, this is zoning. It's about looking at the surrounding property and seeing that, does this fit? Does this fit what surrounds it and how it impacts it? You know, is that a good fit? The other issues that we're talking about are permitting issues. And we do a pretty good job in this parish of really having our partners take a look at this and make sure it meets the statutory requirements. And if it doesn't, we stop and we take a look and we work with these folks to make sure they meet those requirements. And if they don't, this council does not approve them moving forward. I think we have a good process, and I'll tell you, we're working right now with the administration to even make it better. So that's one of the topics I've been working with President Hinckley and his staff about, to really make it even a better, more resilient process for making sure that we do meet the statutory requirements. So again, I yield.
Mr. Conovich?
What each one of y'all said is true. But y'all say it comes to us and we won't let this happen. Well, I could think back a few years and they had an ordinance where if you dug a pit, you had to fill it. None of them's getting filled no more, because we got sued and now everybody could dig a pit. So we building levees to protect pits. I'm at.
Mr. Newsom?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm going to ask Ms. Mitra a question, and I should have had this question asked earlier about this. So if this legislation gets past the I-3, and we know in the zoning book what's listed as permitted uses in I-3, it's lengthy, as everyone has said. And I know some folks have said it comes back. If it's zoned I-3, and they come to your office and say, I want to put whatever's listed in I-3 in that permitted area, the process, explain to me then the process. Does it come back to this body? Because I was under the understanding, once it's zoned, and I might be wrong, please correct me, once it's zoned, and if it's in the permitted uses, if it's in one of those permitted uses, this body does not see it anymore. It's in your office. Is that correct?
In an I-3, there are two sections. There's one section that is mostly non-hazardous, mostly like building parts, machinery, those type of things.
Okay.
Like aluminum aircraft parts, animal import, exportation, parking stations, coffee and tea and spice processing packaging. Those are not hazardous.
Yes, ma'am.
So no, those type of activities will not come before you. Then you have the section that is hazardous. Those have to follow more scrutiny. They have to have federal approval, local approval.
So that's local, you would mean,
Council, as
Council.
well as our department heads.
okay.
Those are like industries that handle chemicals. So you would say aluminum powder and paint manufacturing, coke products, meaning coke as coal, that type of stuff, cotton wadding and lintners and cellulose storage, molasses plants, nitrate plants. Those are more hazardous. So they would have to have, federal, state, local meaning this body, as well as the department head approvals.
Okay, thank
So
you.
then
Oh,
it has to come back to you for final approval.
you answered my question. Thank you.
Kanovich.
And again, hazardous is one thing, but I-3, if we could stop it all,
9A3 through 9A.
they wanted to put a apartment complex over here, we stopped it. They found a piece of property where it was zoned for it already, and they put it. And numerous people came up talking against it. Couldn't stop it.
Again, and I would different with Mr. Newsom in terms of separating what Mitch said about its connection to the port. It is obvious to me that a lot of people understanding that the port and the land is going to be a sacred cow for a lot of people to make money. And so everybody is positioning himself in that. I agree with you, Mr. Kanovich. The dirt and clay thing, when it first started many years ago, the first bar or pit was next door to my house with Kimball. We had Channel 8 here, and the whole intention was to provide dirt for levees in Plaquemine Parish. And all of us know that people are selling dirt out this parish. And so with the new industrial zone, all that's coming in, all those same people now are making a lot of money. And they even sued us, all kind of things happen. So we can't separate that because the port development industrial zone is the new way where a lot of people who originally say that the intention was to help the parish, they benefited economically great from that. And anybody who deny that is pretending with themselves. Again, going back to Mr. LaFrance, I didn't know why he was holding it up, for that, and I could understand his position when the community Ironton was in such a serious need. So I'm just sorry it took him a long time to bring that out, but this is all connected. Everything that we're doing now is connected to the port development. It's connected to industrial zone because a lot of people in position. We can look at a lot of people who part of the dirt and clay people since the port been in existence because they know what's happening. To settle the land, how much money they have made as opposed to when we first started. So we cannot be in denial, really about that. And so again, I'm gonna have to see if I can separate from what Mr. LaFrance is saying in terms of this thing, just looking at that. So I'm not saying that I can separate the different, but I would say, and really to Mitch saying, it's all connected to the port. Let's be very clear on that. And I yield. Any other comments from the audience at the table? Verbal roll call vote. Oh, I'm sorry. He did offer. He put it back on. It was second. I second. Yeah.
Good evening, council. Good afternoon, council members. Once again, as I stated, this is simply a rezoning.
State your name and.
Paul Hogan, 222 Down the Bayou Road, Des Allemands, Louisiana, representing Woodland Bar Pits. This is a rezoning issue, plain and simple, as he stated. As far as the comments that Mr. Councilman LaFrance made about him coming to us, and coming to me specifically about asking for equipment and help, and when y'all were in a time of need and me denying it, that did not happen. Maybe there was somebody else on our job site over there, but I'm not in charge of equipment. I don't work down here. We got other people that work at that bar pit. So if something happened with somebody else, that may have happened, but I know nothing of what he speaks about. Anyway, I ask for your support. Thank you.
And again, it was motion and second. Because when he brought it back, I seconded it. Mr. Brock?
He did change it. He did. He said.
156 Enos Cameron Drive. I just got one question. Is there residences in that area, houses?
Edward second.
Below it.
No? Okay. if there's houses and stuff there, there.
The answer is no.
All right, I said no. All right.
Do you have a procedure issue with going on? Okay,
I'm back.
okay. Mr. France?
I guess it must be a few years, but it seems to me that Mr. Hogan has amnesia. Because I asked you personally.
With that, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, clear, move, everybody, okay. So can we have verbal roll call?
District 1,
No.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3,
Yes.
District 4, District 5,
Yes.
District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
No.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9. No. The measure passes 6-3.
Next item, please.
Mr. Chairman, do you want to go ahead and get the deferments? Because there's probably several. I know I have several on here that are going to be deferred.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, thank you. Let's do all our deferral. Thank you, Champagne.
We have items 9A3, 9A4,
Oh, hold on, 9-8, what?
What are we
Nine-
doing?
Deferrals.
Okay.
9A3,
Deferred.
9A4, 9A5, and 9A6 are the ones that we know of.
9A7.
9A7,
7 is deferred to?
yes.
Then we have withdrawals. B, 9B, and 9C.
9B withdrawn, and what's the other one?
C.
C?
I'm sorry, go through the first one before.
Charles? 9A3, 9A4, 9A5, 9A6, 9A7.
Thank you.
And then you had, you just stated, the last thing you stated was C or B, what was
Those
it?
are withdrawals. 9B and 9C are being withdrawn.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's where you stop. Any other?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, well, let's move it back into order.
9A2, an ordinance for temporary easement, servitude, and right-of-way for locating a coast-wide reference monitoring system project monitoring station, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
Yeah, I read this, Mr. President, and I was kind of confused in it. I'm sorry, off it, I'm sorry. Been off in a second. Any comments from the audience? Administration? Again, I read this, Mr. President, and what I was confused by, it seemed like when I read the actual document, that this already have taken effect as September the 1st. And I'm wondering why we're doing this now, according to the actual document enclosed, that this took effect on September the 1st, and it ends on September the 1st, 2045, like this already take place. Is this just for ceremonial purpose?
Okay. Why don't we defer this and we can come back and I'll get you some.
Yeah, because if you read the document text, it's saying it take, huh?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, you want to defer? I want to,
We're gonna, no, you're gonna hold up on it. Yes. Mitch, you have the answer?
You got it?
these are the crimp stations. This is the salinity meters. They,
The monitoring.
yeah, the monitoring stations. I'm a little confused about the date we're talking about, but I know these are very important, not only to CPRA, but to the fishermen and people. You know, we get on them, we can get on those sites and we can see what salinities, what tide levels, you know, and temperature and stuff like that. It's a very useful thing. And I don't want to hold up, and next thing you know, we miss a deadline. And I know, Ms. Buck, I don't think you know much about this one right at the time being. And you can't chew me out because you can't talk, so it's good. So we safe today, just to let y'all know. But anyway, so I guess if it's not gonna be something time sensitive, we could defer, but I'm looking at it and You know, I just know the importance of having these things, as you said, you know, water level gauge, salinity gauge, sediment, elevation table, you know, stuff like that. It's, you know, so whatever y'all decide to
Yeah,
do.
no, I'm not saying we should do it. I was just saying, is this, we just doing it for that purpose? Because everything, I'm sorry.
So looking at the agreement, all throughout, there's blanks for the date and even the notary acknowledgement. I see where you're talking about on item 14, the date. I think that was just an oversight, that should be blank also for the September 1st, because we probably should have voted on this, but look at the document, nothing's ever been signed. So once we vote on it, then you can sign it, and then the dates are filled in throughout the rest of the document. So it's just an easement. I prefer, like, due to the importance of it, go ahead and vote on it.
I was prepared to vote on it. I was just acting for clarity.
I think it's just that should be a blank also, and was an oversight. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The only question, I see it's on here for, is it a standard, and it might be for 20 years? Is that just a standard we give?
Probably, yeah.
It's a standard, okay. And this, and I was trying to figure out, and I guess another thing I should have, where is this at? Because I'm looking at this map right here, and it's, I don't know how we figure out where it's at. Do we have any clarification where this is actually located at?
32,
Seemed like it was almost an easement at one.
Huh?
30, 31, 32.
All right.
What does that mean?
Well, piano keys to me.
Section, I have no idea where it's.
Well, it seemed like it was I thought it was part of the mid-territory diversion part of it.
Is this out in the water?
It's on the,
At one time, I thought it was on the east bank when I first looked at
let's
it.
see if we can get on the website.
Okay, I'm just trying to get some,
But let's just, for the sake of time, again, and Mitch, I want to tell you, I was not against it. I was just trying to get clarity on it. And so I'm for voting for it. I was just acting for clarity, not to postpone it, Mr. President. I just wanted clarity on it.
But look, let's do this. Let's pass over it for now.
Okay.
We'll come back. We're going to go to the assessor's website, find out the exact location and all for it.
Let's find
I'm
out.
sorry. Let's hear Mr. Patty.
I just wanted to say, let's find out who owns it. Some people own those and some
So
people
once we
have
get to the
not.
website, we'll be able to
Okay.
find those answers.
So we're going to pass over this and come back to the next item, Sister Kim.
Mr. Kent.
We'll come back to it. Next item.
8, an ordinance to amend and amended to readopt Section 4 of Ordinance Number 142, the Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance of Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, as amended in the Comprehensive Zoning District Map therein adopted by reference, and which is paragraph thereto with reference to application number 2025-612, dated September 13th, 2025, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Newsom.
I offer an X for second.
Second.
Been offered and second. Any comments from the audience? From the administration? From the table? Roll call, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes, this is, went through the process. Earlier today, I passed out a pamphlet for, that metal crafters, plan for the property, so everybody has it on their desk, and we do have some folks from Metal Crafters in the audience today. If y'all have any questions for them, they told me they'd be more than happy to answer. Thank you.
Any other comments from the table? Roll call vote, please.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
The legislation passes 9-0.
9, an ordinance to amend and amended to readopt Section 4 of Ordinance Number 142, the Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance of Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, as amended in the Comprehensive Zoning District Map therein adopted by reference, and which is paragraph thereto with reference to application number 2025-611 dated September 12, 2025, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember LaFrance.
Deferred.
10, an ordinance approving a plan of re-subdivision of part of lots 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Bureau Section 18 T20S R2 29E, Southeastern District of Louisiana, west of the Mississippi River, Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, into lots 1A, 4A, and 4B. Our Lady of Good Harbor, Section 18, T20S, R29E, Southeastern District of Louisiana, west of the Mississippi River, Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, as shown on the plan and plat of survey by Dufran Surveying and Engineering, Inc., dated August 20th, 2025, the owner having fulfilled all the requirements of the subdivision and re-subdivision ordinance of the parish of Plaquemines, without cost to the Plaquemines Parish government or the parish of Plaquemines, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Kotnovich.
I'll offer.
Offered and second. Any comments from the audience?
In Burris.
Burris.
You're psychic, man. I like that. I like that. You gotta get your little turban on, man. Yeah. Table, any question from the table? Roll call vote, please.
District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3,
Yes.
District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9.
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Go ahead. I think it's D.
D, an ordinance to amend the 2025 general fund operating budget, solid waste fund, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember LaFrancis has changes.
On line 1, we're removing the general fund and inserting solid waste. On lines 7 and 8, we're removing the entire whereas. On line 9, we're inserting the language that states, whereas there is a need for a new garbage truck for solid waste District 2. On line 14, we're removing general fund and inserting solid waste. On line 15, we're removing general fund and inserting solid waste. And the line for the fund number, it's 005-630-4048, and those are the changes.
Mr. LaFrance, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can withdraw this. The truck's already been purchased with using their own fund, right? Unless you're trying to buy them an additional truck. They've already purchased the garbage truck you wanted and the
Oh,
road.
my God.
This is irrelevant. You don't need this.
Trying to get another truck in on another road? Yeah. You're a bad dude. I gotta learn from you, man. So this how you get another truck.
That was the one you introduced the last time.
Okay,
They
so,
changed it from general fund to solid.
So we just only changing where the money came from?
You don't need
You
to
saying,
do
Billy?
anything. You don't need to do anything.
It's already been done.
withdraw it.
Thank you. Next item.
E, a resolution authorizing the parish president to institute litigation and ratify any existing litigation to seek any and all damages and remedies under law associated with the improper placement of a sewer lift station on private property near West Oak Grove Lane during the course of the extension of the public sewage system Phase 2 Oakville to Bell Chase Middle School project, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
Yeah, and I can't offer this. I talked to Mitch or either Newsom, that's in the district.
I'll offer.
Huh?
Offer.
Okay, I mean, I didn't know what it was about, so that's why.
Offer.
No, okay. Offer second, any comments from the audience? The administration, the table, machine is open for vote.
District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9.
Yes.
The measure passes 9-0.
F, an ordinance to amend the 2025 general fund operating expenditure budget, legal services department, and to settle state of Louisiana Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority versus Plaquemines Parish Government, 25th JDC, case number 67421, Division A, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
Yeah, this one here, I'm not understanding, I'm sorry, I'll offer it.
Second.
Okay. And I'm trying to understand this because it's saying just compensation, And I'm wondering what was the
Here.
total
President's
compensation?
got it.
Oh, yes.
Here's what happened is when the diversion was happening, there were some easements and there were some servitudes that CPRA needed for lands that the parish owned. They purchased, or they sent us $18,000. Now that the diversion's not happening, we're gonna have to send the $18,000 back.
Okay.
It's a reimbursement,
It's coming out the,
coming out of legal. I mean, well, it's going into the legal, coming out of general fund.
Sound like we're not washing money here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Our offering has been second. Second. Any comments from the audience? Administration? Table? Roll call vote?
District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9.
yes.
The measure passes 9-0.
It wouldn't be nice, they wouldn't let us keep that money. It wouldn't be nice. I'm holding that to you, Kim. You got it.
I'm
Put
holding
it, put
you to
it on
that.
you.
Hold you to it, Kim.
G, an ordinance to amend the 2025 five-year capital improvement plan, various projects and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards, this has changes.
This has a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Beginning on line 9, we're inserting the following language. Whereas a budget appropriation is requested in an amount of $3,700,975 to
Hold on, we're on G?
yes.
Okay, I'm not reading, I'm not getting that. Oh, I see. You mean 6, huh? You said,
Line 8.
Line 8.
Line 8.
oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's what was confusing. I didn't have the new changes. Okay.
Forgot where it was.
Yeah.
To the renovations Freeport Building Project from the general fund unreserved undesignated fund balance. And whereas a budget appropriation is requested in the amount of $35,000 to the repair Bell Chase Sewer Collection System Project from the Series 2004 Sewer System Parish-wide Bonds Unreserved Undesignated Fund Balance. And whereas ordinance number 24-236 adopted a budget appropriation in the amount of $3,200,000 for the 2024 saltwater intrusion project, Federal Emergency Management Agency, funding 75% totaling $2,400,000. Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness funding 12.5%, totaling $400,000. And Parish General Fund unreserved undesignated funding 12.5%, totaling $400,000. And whereas the 2024 saltwater intrusion project was not obligated by FEMA, therefore the capital projects funding adopted by ordinance number 24-236 shall be reserved, and the $400,000 appropriated from the general fund unreserved and undesignated will be appropriated under a separate ordinance to the 2025 operating expenditure budget disasters-2024 saltwater intrusion professional services general. And whereas additional budget appropriation in an amount of $1,967,000 is requested to fund the permanent work from Hurricane Francine, FEMA will fund 75%, which totals $1,475,250, and the parish will fund 25%, which totals $491,750 from the general fund unreserved undesignated fund balance. Under section 1, there's a new section 1, the 2025 five-year capital improvement plan is amended by appropriating $3,700,975 to the renovations Freeport Building from the general fund unreserved undesignated fund balance funding year 2025. Section 2, the 2025 five-year capital improvement plan is amended by appropriating $35,000 to the repairs Bell Chase Sewer Collection System Project from the Series 2004 Sewer System Parish-wide Bonds Unreserved Undesignated Fund Balance funding year 2025. Section 3, the 2025 five-year capital improvement plan is amended as follows by eliminating the appropriation of $3,200,000 for the 2024 saltwater intrusion project. Funding sources $2,400,000 from FEMA, and $400,000 from Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness (GOSAP) funds, $400,000 from the general fund unreserved undesignated fund balance. Section 4, the 2025 five-year capital improvement plan is amended by appropriating an additional $1,967,000 to fund the permanent work for Hurricane Francine. Funding source $1,475,250 from FEMA and $491,750 from the general fund unreserved undesignated fund balance. The old section 4 has become, and the section 5, they just have the 5 by it, that's it.
What section? Can you repeat that?
Sure.
Oh, yes, please. Lord, I thought I'm writing on your paper.
Do we have any money left?
Yeah, this is all. Mrs. Alford, Mr. Edwards?
Offer with changes.
Second. Now we can talk.
Again, I'm in supporting this, Mr. President, but as I look at it, you know, I didn't see really anything that from the East Bank out of this amount of money. And so so early when I was telling Mr. Brock, I thought maybe that could have been the area for the project with more. But I'm trusting you know something going to be there. Anything we introduce it. So when I was saying that, so it would be a great place to do the water on the pipe. So that's my only concern, but I'll definitely offer it. But that was my only concern, that very little is in anything. Mr. Schultz?
Yes, so that was a lot of changes and everything, but this, if you go to the chart in the back, this is actually, we do it every year. It's the cleanup at the end of the year and then these are some of the, I guess you'll say, cleanup with FEMA and reimbursements and all that. So that's why there were so many changes, and it's not new projects or anything like that. It's FEMA cleanup, and then it actually is going to increase our fund balance at the end of the day by $27,630 according to the email from Ms. Morrell. So that's why there were so many changes and everything, but it's year-end cleanup. We do it every year, but we don't have the final numbers until after budget time. Thus, it's introduced before the budget, but then voted on after. That's why it's all the changes.
But you respectfully understand my concern?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Newsom?
Yes, this, like, as I'm not gonna repeat everything Mr. Schultz says, because I can't. But only thing here is, I know we creating a fund for the renovations of the Freeport building, which is desperate need. I was there last night. We all know it's in desperate need for mold and stuff like that. Do we, and I know we gotta have money in the budget to put this, do we anticipate the cost of this building, Jeff? Do we have an estimate on the repair of the building?
We have a preliminary, we have a preliminary quote, but that is basic repairs.
Understand.
To the building. And until we get a hard quote, because we'll do a reassessment, we were just waiting for the, this budget to be set up.
Okay.
To involve the consultant.
Oh, we have a consultant on this project?
Yeah.
Okay, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens when you get to be almost 60. So, this project, of course, goes out for bid, correct? Jeff, this project's going out for bid?
Yes.
Once this legislation is approved, when do you anticipate it to be?
Well, it still needs to go through design, so that's probably 4 to 6 months.
Okay, so, thank you.
Mitch?
Yeah, Ronnie, to clear that up, Councilmember Newsom, the money from the sale went in the general fund. So we had to dedicate this, and that building, the money from the sale of that property was all to be put towards the renovation of the Freeport building. So all this is doing is moving it into that fund. So that way the money's protected right there because, you know, with change orders and stuff like that, we want to be sure we don't get tighten it up too much and, we want it to stay,
We want to do it right.
want to do it right. So that's all this is doing, cleaning up, like Chris said.
Thank you for that, Mitch, because I was definitely, I'm always looking for money for the East Bank, for it. But again, so you're saying we're putting it there, we don't have the total cost of what it would take to renovate, the place, but we know we got $3 million towards it. Okay. Okay.
True. Hope it don't take that much.
You make sure I don't get nothing, but you being very
Man, listen.
specific. You don't want me to get a penny, huh? Mr. LaFrance?
Yes. Where we are, since we dealing with improvement, various projects, where we are with Happy Jack Lift Station, do we have the money for that?
No, Robert, if you want to speak to that, Inframark has engaged with a consultant. That has to be a complete redesign of that lift station. It is operable, it is operating. It needs to be redesigned and rebuilt. And Inframark is engaged with a consultant to get some preliminary numbers to create a budget.
Mr. Martin?
Okay. Is that in here?
No, but I mean various projects.
I think you said about the money. I don't know about the money now.
But I thought we was under the impression, because I know last year we spoke about getting that lift station up and running.
Right?
Yeah, so what, we just did a patch job?
Yeah, basically, because it's going to cost, I would say, every bit of $300,000, over $300,000 to do. What happened is that back in Happy Jack, that salt water, it eats up everything. We replaced probably 5 or 6 pumps in the last 2 years, 2.5 years.
Pumps?
Pumps.
Because it's sump pumps?
No, like the pumps that pump into the plant. The salt water just eat the wear rings up, eat the volute up. It's bad when it have I would say like a good north wind. It floods, like it constantly runs. Sometimes we have to turn it off. But it just ate most of all the concrete up. It's pretty bad in that area. So when I got with Jeff and Jonah and Ken, we trying to get a new design to see what type of material can handle the salt water, the brackish water in that area. So that is our major concern. It's going to cost, but it has to be done.
So we looking at stainless?
I don't know. I'm gonna let the engineers recommend it and see what Parish President Jeff want to do.
Presently, what we have around that, protecting it from the public?
Yeah.
What do we have, barricades?
We have some barricades. We put up some orange fencing, and it looked like somebody tore it down 2 times. But we have put up stuff around it. We have put up metal fencing, and we put up like pretty much boards over the pumps are operating like Jeff said, but it's just an eyesore. You know, it really is an eyesore.
Can we put some hard barricade around it?
Yes, sir. I can get some. I'll try to get some.
Yeah, get some hard barricade, because I hate somebody to get hurt with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold up, Mr.
Newsom.
Yeah, so, again, you're saying, about $300,000?
I'm saying at least.
Rough, or at least, okay.
Somewhere around there.
Maybe if I'm not saying cutting corners on the Freeport building, but maybe if we can, in the future, once we get an estimate, maybe we can take some money out of that. That's in the same, that's all in the same district, so.
Yes, sir.
I think infrastructure is a huge, special lift stations are a huge, infrastructure investment in our people, in the people of Plaquemines Parish.
Yeah, that one is constantly used.
And also, we taking impact money and we doing lift station all through the parish. I think one of the first lift stations should have been taken care of is the one that's sitting in that district where that impact money is coming from.
We're working on Diamond Lift Station and one in Mr. Hobble District. We're working one down there, and we got at least 5 that's critical that we have on the list that me and Jeff been going over to try to see where the funds going to come from. So that's
even though he mentioned my name, but let's do the lift stations at the district updates. We voting on.
All right, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and that was my concern. I was trying to figure out how this fit in. That's what my first question, how this fit into what we was talking about.
Say 5-year capital improvement, various projects, it fit there.
Yeah, I thought you was trying to get money from the
No, I was just
building
wanting
where you
some
housed
information.
that. Okay, okay. All right, roll call vote, please.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
And District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Mr. Chair, if we could, go back to 2.
Yeah, I want to revert back to, which one is that?
982.
982. Just for some pertinent information.
Offer it.
I think it's been offered and.
Offer
Yeah.
it. Second.
Offered, second, offered.
Yeah, 1 and 8.
So the location of this is on the east bank side of the river. I don't know if you guys are familiar, when you go down towards the Pilot Town, you got the tank farm on the left-hand side. That's where it is.
Way down there.
Wait a minute.
Not close to Point Lash, Mr.
Not, it passed.
Nobody lives there.
We can go to war.
Yeah, and,
Past us.
yeah, and I've been down to Pilot Town. That little Pilot Town place is a nice place to get some food at. They take care of the pilots down there. So since it's on the East Bank, Mr. President, I think I need to do an inspection of that more often down in Pilot Town. Okay, so we're gonna bring it up now? Can we bring it up for vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Because, okay.
A while back, I had to inspect some of the land down there on the East Bank, and some of it is owned by people, and some of it, they're not paying taxes because we don't know who owns it. But when they go to, my family had some land that they went to put some sediment on it or something like that, they had to get permission. I just wanted to make that comment.
I've got a list of the owners here.
Okay, good.
So
I didn't hear that.
rather than,
Thank you.
So anyway, we, a roll call vote.
Somebody that don't claim their land down there.
Oh, no, I
Can we- Roll call vote, please.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Next item, please.
H, an ordinance to amend the 2025 operating revenue expenditure budgets, various funds, various departments, various line items, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards, and this has changes.
On line 10, we're inserting a whereas. Whereas it is the desire of the administration and parish council to create a reserve for aqueous foam settlement in the water and sewer fund and appropriate $1,223,167.68 to the reserve. And then we're going down to section 2, and the language is being inserted. It hereby authorizes the establishment of the aqueous foam settlement reserve in the amount of $1,223,167.68 in the water and sewer fund. And the old section 2 has now become section 3.
I offer it again.
Second.
Second. Any comments from the audience? The administration, table, Mr. Newsom?
Yeah, thank you. Do we, I know this is some a settlement, do we, and it's probably a certain thing, do we know where this money can be spent? Do we have an idea?
this is the PFAS, these are the foams.
Yeah, the foam, do we know?
Monies need to be
Water.
spent on our water system. So in the future, when we do any kind of redesign or any kind of design or any kind of project on our water plants, we can use these funds there, because you have to, there might be some elements of sorts that will combat this in the future.
And is it new construction? Can we?
Anything dealing with water.
Anything dealing with our water plants? Is that, and I, you know,
Not necessarily.
and I know, and you probably don't, you might not have an answer now, but I just, you know, we got a lot of water projects and a lot of water
No,
problems.
this will deal specifically with, we can't use this, I wouldn't say that we could use this on water lines and so forth and so on. I would think we would use this for when we do the upgrade, the engineering design on the water plant.
Okay.
So that they will get the data, they will get the engineering and how do you design filtration
Okay.
systems for that.
All righty, thank you.
Because,
Does an attorney have any background information just to explain to us what the aqueous foam settlement came
Yeah.
from?
Jock was the name, I think, was the attorney for this.
Fire foam, okay. Thank you. Okay.
Mr. Champagne?
Mr. Chairman, one question would be, is this the total amount that we awarded, or is this a portion? It doesn't clear. Yeah, it's not in here at all, so it's not clear on what we were awarded, and if this is a portion of that?
Can you talk to the mic, because we can't hear you?
I said it comes in various amounts, and we have it. They just randomly send it to us, and that's just the cumulative total that we have right now. But I can forward you the.
Yeah, I just think in the future it would be a little more descriptive of what we got here, because
Yeah.
it implies that there was more, but it doesn't say there was more, and it's not real clear.
No, it's broken up into.
Thank you.
And Mr. Champagne, I was gonna talk to Jock, because that's my understanding that there's more to come. It's not a set amount yet, and I thought he would be here, but, and I think he can really give us some more information. So any council member want to know, I think he was, you work in the legal department too, right? So Jock was the person handling this, would he be the person? Huh?
I don't know what the total.
Okay. Any other comment, discussion? Roll call, roll call vote, yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? District 3? District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8? District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
I, an ordinance to amend the 2025 revenue and operating expenditure budgets and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
Yes, I offered this one, and this is the one where Judge Connor was here earlier about, and we told him we didn't need him. Offered by me, second by Councilman Newsom. Any comments from the audience? Mr. Champagne, you still at the floor? Okay. Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3? District 4? District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Not the judge.
If it was our money, I would.
Yeah, exactly. Free money.
J, an ordinance to amend the 5-year capital improvement plan, upgrade Davent Park project and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
Offered.
Second.
Any comments from the audience? Administration table?
Can you tell us what you're doing?
It's not what I'm doing, it's a grant that I think actually, I'm sorry. I have to explain it's a grant that we received. And our goal is, I think it's for the goalpost is for the football field, that's my understanding.
Yes, that's correct. Well, it's an appropriation from the state from 2025. So we plan on making some updates and repairs to Davent's, the football field over there. Also adding the park sign over there, and then cleaning up some of the reservoir and the areas there to add additional programming in the upcoming months and years. We're going after some additional grants for that. Welcome.
I got a question. Is there a time frame to spend this money?
Yes, it has to be spent, I believe, by the end of May.
All right, Rev, hurry up, get it spent.
No, we were trying to get it spent last week, but we needed to get this in.
Get it spent, Rev.
No,
Get it spent.
that little chump change, yeah. Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? District 3? District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Money spent.
K, an ordinance to amend the 2025 general fund and road maintenance fund revenue and operating expenditure budgets, various departments, various line items, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
I offered.
Second.
Second. And before the come in, can anybody in administration, explain what's really happening here with these vehicle replacement? Because I'm looking at $2,700, and what can you, how can you replace that? What are we talking about here?
I didn't really hear the beginning of what you were saying, but if you're talking about the LGAP it's a local government assistance program money that comes in from the state every year. It's a different dollar amount every year. We received 300,000. Ms. Paula Dove was handling all of that. I think multiple departments received equipment of some sorts out of that money. I don't know what all departments received or asked for. I only know what operations got.
No, what I'm trying to find out, can you explain what this money, because you're just saying vehicle replacement, and I know you're not replacing the vehicle.
Oh.
It must be a part of something, right?
So it can be, it's vehicle replacement is our title for our revenue line item, but the grant money can be used for equipment, vehicles, whatever. In this case, I think we're buying tractors and mowers with road maintenance and the buildings department. That's why it's so low. So
It's for maintenance?
No, tractors and mowers, basically, is why it's so low.
Vehicles,
But in the
mowers,
past,
tractors.
one year we got $40,000 for a new vehicle. It's all what we request and what we get from the state. It changes every year, but that's why, but our line item for the revenue is LGAP vehicle replacement, but it's not necessarily a
So
vehicle.
so we're talking about little small tractors?
No, regular
Put all
tractors.
the
Huh?
money together and buy one thing, or they split it up, buy
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
anyway,
it depends on what you request.
it's been all for second. Any other comments from the audience? Oh, I'm sorry, it's coming up. Table. Roll call vote.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? District 3? District 4? District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7? District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
L, an ordinance to amend the 2025 general fund operating expenditure budget, permits, planning, and zoning department, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Edwards.
Offer is read. Second, any comments from the audience? Administration, can you tell us give us a specific on this?
This, excuse me, this is going to be used to replace two vehicles in the permit department. One is a 2007 truck that our inspector uses. It's got over 300,000 miles on it. It's constantly in the shop. We're going to replace that with an F-150 full drive. And also,
And how much is that?
oh,
Is that 80,000?
no, the 80,000 is for both vehicles. The other is a 2007 Durango. Again, that has over 140,000 miles and is constantly in the shop for repairs. Both vehicles have passed their return, past their usage.
What color you want, Ms. Amitra?
Oh, this is a vehicle for you?
Yes, ma'am.
So, that's not enough. You need,
No.
you need expedition.
That's all she
system.
asked for. That's all she asked for. She's good.
They want Tahoe.
That's what she asked for. No, she's good.
My only concern is this, because I remember we had this conversation before about paying different price for vehicle, and I thought at some point we were looking at trying to find a line. We were saying vehicles would cost a certain amount of based on its use. If you just, what Ms. Amitra does is not the same thing as you getting a vehicle for somebody who's going on the levy. So I was just trying to see if this was consistent with what we were saying for vehicles.
Yes. The truck, we're going to replace it. He does inspections all over the parish, sometimes off-road. So we really feel that he's going to need he does need a truck, but we really feel he needs a four-wheel drive truck to do his inspections. And Ms. Amitra doesn't need that. Just a smaller SUV will do for her.
Nobody got a U-Haul.
Yes.
Mr. Newsom?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And also, this is coming out of our capital outlay budget, which I believe, Mr. Schultz, correct me, we funded about $3 million back in 2024 for vehicles and all kind of stuff. So this is consistent with what we use this fund for. So with that, I yield, and I'm support this. Thank you.
If there's no other comments from the table, roll call vote.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
District 2.
District 3,
Yes.
District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7.
Yes.
District 8, District 9.
Yes.
Measure passes
We're
nine.
just trying to get from road. That's the loudest yes you ever did on here,
I want to
man.
let her know, I want to let her know that I was supporting her and her department that they need, our employees need them.
Next item, please.
M, a resolution electing the chairperson of the Plaquemines Parish Council for the year 2026 and otherwise to provide with respect thereto, Councilmember Edwards.
And we're filling in the blank with Councilmember Cognovich.
Koinovich. Okay. I offer it. Offer second. You-
Who's second?
Okay. Any comments from the audience?
Who's second, please?
You don't need a
Unanimous.
second.
What you mean don't need a second?
On a nomination, you don't need a second.
Ooh,
On a nomination.
you're thinking about school board.
Yeah.
We always do
Huh?
offer and second.
As I appreciate, y'all have historically handled this like you handle a resolution, where, I mean, y'all not handled it like a true election. Now, you can, I mean, y'all could change your rules.
Oh, no.
No, I thought we needed a second, but we're clear, we're clear. Okay. And any comments from the audience? Not
We
second.
seconded.
We've already been second.
He's second.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
Pick somebody.
he's, I heard him, Mitch, him, listen to me.
Okay. Roll call vote?
District 1,
Yes.
District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8, District 9. You abstaining?
No, you can't be, vote for yourself.
Measure passes 9-0.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr.
Next,
In a resolution electing the vice chairperson of the Plaquemines Parish Council for the year 2026 and otherwise to provide with respect thereto, Councilmember Edwards.
I offer it.
Second.
Second, we fill in the blank?
We're filling in the blank with Councilmember Schultz.
Okay. Any comments from the audience, the administration, the table? Roll call vote?
Who's second?
I second
He offered, I second.
District 1,
it. Yes.
District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8, District 9. Measure passes 9-0.
Next item. Congratulations, Mr. Schultz.
A resolution authorizing the use of the Plaquemines Parish Council chambers located at 18055 Highway 15, Point LaHash, Louisiana, and 333 F. Edward A. Bear Boulevard, Building 203, Belchase, Louisiana, for the purpose of conducting Plaquemines Parish Development Board and Plaquemines Parish Board of Adjustment hearings, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto, Councilmember Champagne.
I offer.
A second. Any comments from the audience? Administration? I just have one question. Are there going to be a rotating or based on where the cases are? And determine what place you use? Okay. Roll call vote? I'm sorry, Ms. McCarthy.
My question is, in the council chambers, just like here, we generally have media. Will you be using the media and are you going to be requiring somebody? Just so that we know. Okay, so does that mean that Bob has to be involved? Bob and? Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Champagne.
Yeah, just to add to this, right now, we're conducting business in the library storeroom. You know, multi-million-dollar business decisions being made in the library storeroom. We have the beautiful council chambers that we can utilize to do that. And hopefully, in the future, we'll have we can do the same thing down the road when that building gets redone. I just think it's, the decisions we're making are worthy of being in a prestigious place rather than in the storeroom.
Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? District 3? District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8? District 9? Measure passes 9-0.
Next item.
Q, a resolution expressing the Plaquemines Parish Council's strong and continuing support of a change to bring back the Manhattan current buffer zone to 1/4 mile in certain areas in Louisiana, authorizing and directing the administration to draft a letter in support of said change to be signed by the parish president and council members, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto council member jurisdiction.
Second. Been offered second by Mr. Konovich. Any comments from the audience, the administration?
I would just say that, we did in good support of this, because the Menhaden and West Bank Fisheries, these are one of our economic drivers for the parish. They're one of our larger employers, so I do believe we have the support for this, but I just want to say that Mitch may want to expand on this.
Yes, at the last, I think it was the last Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Commission meeting, we attended that meeting, and it was pretty brutal against the menhaden industry, the recreational and, fisheries, fishermen. We had hours of testimony from them of why this shouldn't happen. When they moved it, they agreed to move it to 1/2 mile because they wanted to do the studies and everything. So Daybrook and West Bank Fishing and Omega as well agreed to move the line 1/2 mile out. Meanwhile, they had people on the boats observing the bycatch, and it was found that the bycatch was way below what, the recreational fishermen and charter guides claimed. So they went to the commission and asked about, to maybe move this line back to the 1/4 mile. They don't want to come all the way to the beach. They're agreeing to stay a 1/4 mile off, because they did that, moved to 1/2 mile, now they want to come back to the 1/4 mile after the bycatch study. And I think moving the 1/2 mile offshore did inhibit the catch, because you start getting some areas, the waters get deep, and once you get past 20 feet or so, the fish escape underneath the nets, so they were having much more difficulty in this 1/2 mile. So they're just simply asking to move back to the 1/4 mile. And as we said, I don't want to see how, if that industry, starts losing money, they're going to move out the parish, and we got to do everything we can. Huh? Yeah, they are the largest employer in Plaquemines Parish, right down the road anyway, so.
Mr. McCarthy,
Mr. Jurcich, I'm not in the queue.
I'm trying to get you there.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Jurcich, how, you said that the sportsmen, fishermen were opposed to this. So Menhaden, just for my knowledge or other people, Menhaden must be a bait fish for some of the other fish that are out there?
Yes, they are a bait fish, a lot of fish prey on the menhaden. But I think with the results we have, the menhaden industry only takes about 3% of the menhaden population off the coast of Louisiana.
Okay.
So there's 97% menhaden is, get away. So I mean, it's not like they're depleting.
Yeah, no shortage. Got it.
Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
And District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
R, an ordinance to amend the 5-year capital improvement plan, upgrade Jesuit Bend Park project, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto council member jurisdiction.
Sure.
Offer.
Second.
Ronnie must be getting kickbacks for seconds.
Huh?
Across the street from my,
He likes to talk.
well, it's across the street from my.
Thank you.
Any comments from the audience?
Notice the Jesuit Bend.
That's right, talk on something on the West Bank, bro. Come on. You got a relative. You got a relative.
I really don't need a comment. I just want to say, I see Devon Park is already getting $50,000, and we use that park a lot. Matter of fact, we're going to be using it this weekend.
What y'all doing?
We're having the Christmas festival.
I get that.
And that park, I know it's
Mr. Brock, this is a total different you know, I understand what you're saying, but the 50,000 we had, it was a grant for the, goalposts that it came about.
And we'll be using.
These are all grants.
So we couldn't get a little bit more.
Appropriations.
We couldn't get a little bit more. This park, I'm just about sure it's seldom being used. It probably just.
Oh, no.
it's.
Oh, no. They got market in the park every month. They got Christmas, market in the park on the 20th. This park gets used an awful lot. It's the, you know, it's in a central location where people from Bell Chase and people from down the road, and even people from the East Bank can access it. And we do have that. This money was generated specifically for that park, and we're looking to put in a restroom system, you know, permanent restrooms, because right now, whenever they hold functions there, they have to have porta potties. So this is kind of where we're looking to put this money because of all the events that are held there.
Okay, I never know they had events. I always hear that is a walking park. So.
Yeah. And so Mitch, I think that was my question. I was trying to see, you know, what the money was specifically used for, because I didn't have nothing to show that. So you're saying it's used for the restroom?
That's what the intention is, to use it to build a permanent restroom facility there, so you don't have to worry about, you know, getting porta potties every time and everything. And we've already started looking at, with the engineer, Jonah and Ken, to start figuring out exactly where this restroom facility is.
So the restroom gonna cost $100,000?
Probably gonna cost more than that. I mean, we're gonna try to keep it at that cost is what we're gonna try to do.
Well, you know, the reason why I'm wondering about, because I remember Mr. Franz brought us something not too long ago, and I don't
You
really.
got a multi-million-dollar.
Huh?
You got a multi-million.
Okay, I was just trying to see the consistency in it.
All right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Brockton.
That's it.
Okay. Any other comment? A roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Next item, please.
S, an ordinance to amend the 5-year capital improvement plan, Buras wastewater system improvement project, and otherwise to provide with respect to Councilmember Kotnovich. This has changes.
In the digest, we're removing
It's
300.
offered.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, changes.
300,000. And we're removing 300,000. We're inserting $312,460. And the same changes are being made on line 15. We're removing the 300,000 and inserting $312,460.
I'll offer.
Second.
Offered and second. Any comments from the audience? Administration? We got a lot of tables. Mr. Champagne?
And what exactly are we getting? I see we went from 300,000 to 312,460, so there must be something specific. I'd just like to know what it is. I'm all for it, but
Mr. Morgan.
From Moynihan?
We recalculate.
Oh, Mr. Morgan.
I'm sorry. This is to design.
Oh, hold on, y'all. We're trying to hear what he's saying. Mr. Morgan, you can come up in case you need it. You got it, Mr.
We received a compliance order from LDEQ on some deficiencies at the Buras wastewater treatment plant. Engineering did some preliminary assessments. This $312,460 will do the final design with the surveying. That'll prepare it. That'll get us the final design on to address the deficiencies while we're looking for funding to do the construction and do the repairs.
so that really kind of scares me because design's typically 10% of the project. So if this is 312,460, the cost is going to be over $3 million to fix this thing?
Yes. Yeah.
So are we
about
seeking
4
grant funding? Because
yes.
we can't afford this.
No, but we can't get the grant funding and it, works in our favor to have it designed.
And don't we have the same compliance issues with Port Sulphur and some on the East Bank as well? Is we going to run the same situation?
Well, Buras has been on the LDQ list for a while, probably before Katrina. After Katrina, when the flooding, it tore out it messed up a lot of stuff. So we're in compliance so much on the permit side, but the operational of the facility, I think a contractor had it after Katrina. He didn't finish the job. filed bankruptcy and it was never completed. So LDQ is holding us to those standards to complete the facility.
And I'm all for it. The reason I'm asking this question is right now, this comes back to what I've been talking about for the past year. We just had to spend over $3.1 million to fund our water system because we don't want to raise the rates, we don't want to pay for it. It's an enterprise fund, it's not self-supporting. It's $3.1 million in the red and climbing every year. And now we're having to take, if it was paying for itself, this would be an easy no-brainer. We'd have the money, we could easily do it, but now we're having to pull money from other things that are gonna affect other issues. We talk about lift stations, we talk about redoing buildings, fixing other things in the parish, but we can't, because we're still dealing with water issues. So we need to address this. And, you know, I feel like I'm the bad guy here, but I gotta bring it up. So, again, we can't fix something that ain't paying for itself, and it ain't paying for itself. So now other areas in this parish have to pay for water. I yield.
Mr. Konovich?
Well, that's what happens when you kick the can down the street, because FEMA paid for it. Never got done. They used the money other places. So,
How is that possible?
That's before my time. I don't know about that.
It's FEMA money, you gotta use it for what is.
no, you don't. You can move it since the Sandy Act.
It's a Sandy, yeah, they had the Sandy Act.
That was every-
Mitch, you have the floor, please.
I would, I do appreciate the numbers being more fine-tuned. I know we talked about this on other things instead of having a round figure, so that's all. I just want to say I appreciate the efforts into getting us, you know, where we need to be with the finances.
Yeah, I apologize for the change, the amendment, but Jonah and I and Ken sat down and did some refiguring and realized we were going to come up a little bit short to get that final design.
And again, and I understand, Mr. Champagne, every opportunity you ask for the increase, and I would continue to say is that we got to come up with an accurate number. I think we need to find out what causing some of the problem with not collecting some of the money, because there's a lot of money that haven't collected. And I just think that raising $2 or $5 up on resident fee not going to solve the problem that we have. Roll call vote?
District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8,
Yes.
District 9.
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
Next item.
10, approval of the minutes from the November 13th regular meeting, the November 17th budget hearings, and the November 17th special meeting.
Offer.
Second. Offered and second. There any comments on the audience on that? Roll call vote?
District 1,
Yes.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3, District 4, District 5,
Yes.
District 6,
Yes.
District 7,
Yes.
District 8, District 9.
Yes.
Minutes past 9-0.
I apologize.
Next item.
11, new business. 11A, introduction of resolutions where suspension is being sought. 11A1, a resolution to declare Friday, December 26, 2025, and January 2nd, 2026, as an approved holiday for Plaquemines Parish government employees and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Jurisic.
I'll offer,
We do all the suspension.
Second.
I'll offer for suspension.
We do all four? We do all four at once? Can we do all four for suspension at once? That way we're not.
2, a resolution to approve, reject industrial tax exemption application 2025.
Hold on. What are we doing?
All four for suspension, one vote for
Right.
suspension, and then we'll go.
One vote for
In other words, I think it's a motion to suspend the rules to consider all four resolutions.
And then we'll
Oh,
vote on
okay.
each resolution separately.
Oh, okay.
Save some time.
2025-0248 ITE for applicant CNC Marine LLC for participation in the industrial tax exemption program relative to their manufacturing and repair shop project in Plaquemines Parish. 3, a resolution authorizing and directing the parish president or his designee to do all things necessary proper to negotiate, execute, perfect, and enforce any and all documents required to sign the CEA with State of Louisiana administered by the Office of Facility Planning and Control for state capital outlay funding of $250,000. This funding is for the Plaquemines Parish Belle Chase Water Treatment Capacity Increase Planning and Construction, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. 4, a resolution authorizing and directing the parish president or his designee to do all things necessary and proper to negotiate, execute, perfect, and enforce any and all documents required to sign the CEA with State of Louisiana administered by the Office of Facility Planning and Control for state capital outlay funding of $250,000. This funding is for the Plaquemines Parish Water Towers repairs, planning, and construction, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto.
Offer for suspension.
So we're for, I think we're saying for suspension only. You've been offered a second. In the comments from the audience, the administration, the table, roll call vote on suspension only.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9? The suspension passes 9-0.
Now we,
A resolution to declare Friday, December 26, 2025, and January 2nd, 2026 as an approved holiday for Plaquemines Parish government employees and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Jurisic.
I offer.
second. Any comments from the audience, the administration, the table, roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5? District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
And District 9? Passes 9-0.
All right, ladies.
To a resolution to approve, reject industrial tax exemption application 20250248 ITE for applicant CNC Marine LLC for participation in the industrial tax exemption program relative to their manufacturing and repair shop project in Plaquemines Parish. Councilmember Champagne.
I offer.
Second.
Offering a second. Any comments from the audience?
What are we voting on?
You need to make a motion on which way you want to go.
Yeah, I motion to approve the
I second to approve.
ITEP for CNC Marines. Ask for a second.
It was second by Patty.
I'll explain it really. This is the industrial tax exemption program for CNC Marine. They're building a pipe spooling facility on Engineers Road across from their existing facility. This is being offered for suspension because it's time sensitive. Mr. Marco has to get this up to Baton Rouge. Ordinarily, under a normal timeline, we'd have time because we'd have a second meeting this month. But since we're meeting once, we really have to rush this process. Once she gets this introduced, she'll take it and send it to Baton Rouge and let them know that we are moving forward and recommending them to receive the ITEP. I yield.
Any other comments from the audience to table? Only thing I would say, Mr. Champagne, again, is my understanding regardless of what we do as a council, this is only as advisory capacity, the governor have a right to do that. So we, just only advisory capacity, so it's really a ceremonial part when we do these things.
That's not correct. We actually have a committee that meets and makes a decision. There's some criteria that they must meet and review it. As a matter of fact, I sent it to all of you in your emails today. It was a good crunch timeline. Ordinarily, we'd have a little more time for you all to digest it, because we only meet once a year, we had to rush it, but we'd have more time. I sent it. You have the ITEP stuff that came to our criteria for judging whether or not they meet the criteria that's in there. And I put some actual verbiage on each one to discuss how we came up and how they met the criteria. It's pretty straightforward under the 2025 rules. But again, it's in there. And again, this is one of those things that we talked about.
I'm clear on that, but it's again, I just really want to put the emphasis is that this is almost ceremonial on our part because after the thing that happened with Sophie, it was clear from the legislature came down is that we'd have the sheriff, I think the tax assessor, the parish president, and we created a committee. But what I understand is that regardless of what we say, the final decision is based on the governor. Is that still not the case?
No, it is. Ultimately, the governor
Okay,
can decide,
okay.
but we make a recommendation to President Hinckley, and President Hinckley forwards his recommendation to the governor for his final decision. And, when we reviewed this on the committee, This obviously qualified. It was a pretty easy one to go by, a little less complicated than the one we had for Stolthaven. And under the new rules, this one was, pretty straightforward. And again, if you check your email later today, I sent it right before the meeting. I apologize. But again, you have all the information on it to quantify how we derived that decision and made the recommendation to President Hinckley.
I'm good. Mr. Newsom, if I can get you up.
Take your time. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So I do agree with the timing, but I'm looking on here at the dates. When does this project application get sent? Who receives this?
It gets sent to Mr. Marco.
Okay.
And she calls the committee together and we meet and
So
discuss.
I see on here, it's got, and the reason, again, we suspending the rules, is something we try not to do. I know this is important to do it, but we try to work on it. I see on the date it was received 10/9. Now, again, I don't know who received it on 10/9, but if we.
Now Baton Rouge received it. We didn't receive it.
Okay, it's
She
received by
received
Baton
it.
Rouge.
Yeah, when she received it, it was much later than that. It was a heck.
Maybe, and I know probably whatever they call it, LDH in Baton Rouge, if they could do a better job of getting the information to us so we don't have to go through this process. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
Patty?
I just want to mention that this is on Engineers Road, and Engineers Road is one of the strongest economic drivers in Plaquemines Parish, the companies that are on Engineers Road. And so this is as important as looking at a company going into the land that we're building along the projects that we're building along for the port along the river. And right now, I'm not even sure if Engineers Road is not surpassing what's going on further down in the parish. But I just want to let you know, it's a very important area. And the ITEP is also so that we can allow things to come in without being taxed and then be refabricated to be resold and exported. Thank you.
Mr. Konovich?
Can I ask you, what's the difference between Stolthaven denying them and giving them these?
Well, they were different rules. They were under, I believe, the 2016 rules the first time, then the 2018 rules the second time. It was totally different. This administration has refined it even more and made it pretty straightforward on what the requirements were. And just to give you an idea, the CapEx, the capital investment is $13 million investment on Engineers Road. And just so you know, it's a state-of-the-art pipe spooling facility. The pipe goes in one door, comes out the other door. And by the time it's done, it's all automated with some, it's going to have employees, obviously, but they're taking their employees and they're doing the process that takes them multiple steps. They were refining down to one step, one fluid step in that facility. It's state of the art. It's going to be the number one pipe spooling facility in the United States. They're going to exceed their own production capacity and offer it out to do work for other companies as well. So it's a real gem for Plaquemines Parish. It's state of the art. So it's a very good development for us, and it's going to generate not only the ITEP gives them the industrial tax exemption program. That's our recommendation, but they're going to generate a significant amount of sales tax revenue that we'll see through other sales. So we're going to benefit across the board. And by us, again, it's a state-of-the-art facility. So again, another one in Plaquemines Parish. And we talked about one earlier with Metal Crafters, along the same thing. You know, this is an exciting time for Plaquemines Parish on all ends of the parish. So it's a good one for us. Thank you.
Any other comments? Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4? District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7? District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Passes 9-0.
3, a resolution authorizing and directing the parish president or his designee to do all things necessary and proper to negotiate, execute, perfect, and enforce any and all documents required to sign the CEA with State of Louisiana administered by the Office of Facility Planning and Control for state capital outlay funding of $250,000. This funding is for the Plaquemines Parish Belle Chase water treatment capacity increase, planning and construction, and otherwise to provide with respect thereto. Councilmember Champagne.
I offer.
Offered and second. Any comments from the audience, from the administration? Are you, Ms. Konovich, you want to be in here? Yes. Okay. Kanovich, I'm sorry, I took you out, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that's what I thought it was, that's what I thought it. Roll call vote,
District 1?
yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3? District 4? District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9? The measure passes 9-0.
Thinking I gotta leave.
I knew that's how you answer. You're like,
Steve, you want to get it, escort him out?
Next item, please.
For a resolution authorizing and directing the parish president or his designee to do all things necessary and proper to negotiate, execute, perfect, and enforce any and all documents required to sign the CEA with the state of Louisiana administered by the Office of Facility Planning and Control for state capital outlay funding of $250,000. This funding is for the Plaquemines Parish Water Towers repairs, planning, and construction, and otherwise to provide with respect to Councilmember Champagne.
I offer.
Second, any comments from the audience? I have a question, Mr. President. It said water towers, is the water tower or Pacific Water Tower?
Jim? Boothville. I know.
No, I'm just saying it said water tower, so is it?
I know Boothville is one of them. I don't know what the second one is. Home place?
I think it was.
No, I was just trying to find out what water tower was included in, because to me, it's not a lot of money, so that's why I was questioning whether it was just a typo or not.
No, it's towers.
Okay, all right. So who would be able to tell us that? The other towers?
I'll get that to you.
Thank you so much. Roll call vote?
District 1?
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm up. Hey, look,
I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm Aquaman. I'm the water guy here. But I always seem to have the water falls in my lap. And I know I seem to be the bad guy talking about water rate increases. This stuff isn't free. And you can see we are investing a significant amount of money and getting as much money as we can from the state. We're improving the water towers. We have water treatment plant capacity in Belchase so we can push water down to low end of the parish. This year, we were able to solve our saltwater issue organically. We did it ourselves. And we're going to get better at it every year. We had introduction for doing the dual feed under the river. But y'all, this isn't free. It's cost a lot of money to maintain this. We have the lowest water rates in the state, the lowest. And this stuff that we're improving, we have to be able to maintain it. So we need to be, this is capital outlay fund. But we are investing in our water. So I don't want you to think that we're not making significant investments in our infrastructure. And I've met with President Hinckley, discussed this quite a bit. And it is, for me, it's the number one priority for us, is making sure we have clean, reliable, potable water from one end of the parish to the next and on both sides of the river. So I just want people to realize, take a look at the legislation that we've done in the past year. It's significant in improving our water system. We're also removing the cast iron water pipes and replacing them here in the East Bank. A significant amount of infrastructure improvement and more to come. Just want to make that point. I yield.
Mr. Newsom?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is, 100%, 1,000% agree with this. I'm just asking the funding, our matching funds, is it coming from, it says capital outlay matching funds, is that what it's, I think didn't we just move money out of capital outlay for vehicles? So do we have matching funds in this now? Is this coming from, but the state's giving us $250, where's the $62,000 coming from?
I don't have it in front of me.
State appropriation.
Yeah.
But the 62,000 is not.
Yeah, but capital outlet, yeah. So, but you gotta realize, Ron, I mean, it kind of goes back to our whole budget discussion that it's by classification, so they can move money per se a little bit. So it's coming out of capital outlay. We have enough in there.
Capital outlay from what department? This is all state money.
Well, it's state, it's matching that we match, not match, $62,000, but we have enough, it's in the general fund.
So the $62,000 is coming out of the general fund?
Yes, but not from undesignated. It's coming out of the capital outlay.
Well,
we'll have to eventually make an actual appropriation.
But should come from our.
Or sewer water, really, is where it should. It really should come out of there, but.
What I'm saying,
when this basically.
Hold on, one at a time,
What this ordinance is actually doing is saying, parish president, go get the grant, go get the CEA, and if we get it, we're gonna have to come back and make an actual appropriation out of probably the matching grant designation that we have. This is just,
Okay.
that $62,000 is letting the people know that's our share, but we're not appropriating any money yet because we don't know if we're getting it yet. This is just signing a CA to try to go get that 250. Yeah.
Yeah,
It goes back.
I just didn't, I knew Plaquemines Parish government's on it, is in for $62,500. I didn't know where it was coming.
No, we're not making the appropriation right now. It's just saying that's our share if we do get this.
Thank you.
Roll call vote?
District 1?
Yes.
District 2? Yes. District 3?
Yes.
District 4? Yeah. District 5?
Yes.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Measure passes 9-0.
B, District 1 update, discussion on EMS. Councilmember Edwards.
Yes, and I think I talked to Mr. DeMarco about this. There's two things. One is there's a need not to move the ambulance from the east bank of the river to the west bank. Because when it's gone, we left it empty. And the other reason, even if you go over with the ferry is not reliable, we had an incident where the ambulance left and we had a kid took sick and we didn't know where to get into the hospital. It's just impossible because of the mileage at the East Bank when they close it down. The other thing, there is a need for a second ambulance on the East Bank of the river. If we have a second ambulance on the East Bank of the river, then we're in position. One time we did. And so there's also a need to move the ambulance to the Woodlawn building so it could be in the center of the parish, because when there's an incident and then when it's in Pearl Head, it's in Brookwood, it take a while. If it's in the middle, then the response to any one of those areas be good. And I think I've had that conversation with DeMarco. So again, we have to find a way to get that second ambulance, and then if that's the case, then we could have one go in. Of course, to do that, that's also mean getting another person driving. But we're just putting it out there so Mr. DeMarco and the administration could work on something to solve that problem. So that's the only thing I want to say on that. Okay, next item.
C, District 7 update, 1, Happy Jack Lift Station, 2, Solid Waste South. Councilmember LaFrance.
I think we caught that. The only thing I have, and I think I spoke to you, Mr. Billy, that we had several complaints about people going up the ramp in Ironton and going up to the property, I guess where CPRA was, diversion or whatever on that property somewhere up there, and shooting up there. Is there any possible way that we can get some signs and put on the ramp, keep off the levee, or maybe even put a cable across that ramp?
This book has signs ready to go for stuff like that.
Okay, and maybe even put a cable across there. Of course, I know people with those four-wheel drive trucks and everything, but I don't know. Anyway, they was up there shooting, and one of the bullets hit a house in Ironton. So, yeah. Might have to call ambulance if something like that happened.
Can't come from the East Bank.
Can't come from the East Bank.
All right, man.
Can't come from the East Bank.
Some people, when they go out there hunting, they're careless, and I don't know, they get so excited or whatever. I don't know. But that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But they've been doing that for a while. So anything that we can help alleviate that problem, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
D, District 9 update, Highway 11 update, discussion on All South and FEMA, discussion by Rhonda Arsenault regarding lawsuit, discussion on Fort Jackson. Councilmember Kotnovich.
Can you give an update on Highway 11?
Well, I can pull my notes out. Highway 11, said the bids were open and.
Yeah, the bids were received. Otwell was awarded the contract. They're currently working through the contract. Once they get that contract in place, they'll do the pre-con meeting and move it forward.
So we awarded them the contract already?
They were the low bidder.
They were the low bidder, yes, sir.
Since we wasn't happy with their last couple jobs.
They've done some other projects for us since then. They seem to be doing better.
Yeah.
We also have resident inspectors now, and I did have a conversation with one of them and told them that, you know, they did get the contract, so that we really need to do a better job of being that inspector on site. Plus, it came under bid by a couple, $200,000 or $300,000 too. So
Yeah.
we want to get together and figure out, go further north or with some more projects there.
I know we talked to Jonah and Ken, and Mitch had some we needed to put in.
Yeah.
And, I've asked All South for the last 7 years, I guess it's going on 8 years this year. And I asked you in one of the meetings, I wanted an update from going back to Katrina on FEMA reimbursements, what they reimbursed, what they didn't reimburse, what we on the hook for still, and how much have they made since Katrina.
All right. Okay, I'll start working on that report. It's going to be quite extensive.
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
And also knows not here again, Fort Jackson. Appreciate the work the parish did cleaning it and all. I hope we could keep it going through the year.
Well, here's my objective right now, because in being in there, going in there and how well it's clean now, I'd like to, Mr. Marco and I have been talking and maybe get with the tourism board. I would like to be able to set up something to where we could start taking care of, say, from the museum to south of the reservoir, you know, all the way from the marsh side of the highway, all the way to the river, and really start maintaining and keep the fort up and looking like it is right now. So a lot of work. We hauled a lot of, Billy, I don't know how many dump loads we hauled out of there. So the intent is to do exactly what you're asking.
All right, I appreciate it. And
Since we need I'm gonna say, it would take a couple of people to be there on a daily basis, and we could probably, also, we could incorporate the Harvey Playground further down the road with it as
I know
well.
I talked with the tourism board, and we even talked about them hiring somebody to stay there, you know.
Right. Yep. And that's, like I said, since I was down there and that one weekend, the parish workers were working, and they did do a great job on getting it looking good. So I'd hate to see it start getting grown up over again,
Yeah.
so.
I'm glad they got Three Kings here, because the Orange Festival needs to fix the tourism board's lawnmower. It's broke. Nope. And I told the person with the orange, they could use the parishes, no problem. I'm responsible for the other one. And now it's broke. Needs to be fixed.
But we'll take care of that.
Billy,
Y'all got the money.
is it possible, Billy, Mr. President, because my understanding as it relates to grass cutting, we had contract with other people. Is that not one of the ways possible, where somebody could have that as their responsibility to do? I mean, since we say we give outside people
Yeah.
contract.
No, that's an idea. That's an option.
Like, and look, I cut in the afternoons and it just takes me an afternoon to cut inside the fort, and I can't cut the hills and all like the parish crew.
Because I would tell you, though Mr. Konovich was doing what he was doing, it still needed a lot of work. So, but the thing is, it's more than one person can do. It is something that someone needs to be there. I know in the past, funds were there, but there were people that were designated to the fort full-time, maintaining it.
Yeah, I'm just saying because of the historical nature of, and then where with, I understand what the tourism trying to do.
Right.
to entice people down there. We shouldn't be bringing people to a place, you know, where
no,
we
look, I
got to be
agree.
hauling out a lot of stuff too. So I
Miss-
just think, you know, there should be some
Ms. Buck and I, in
intentionality
our
to do
travels
that.
through the parish one day, we walked into the museum. They had a family there from Minnesota. They were there because they wanted to see, they've been to where the Mississippi started. They wanted to see where the Mississippi ended.
That's right.
So it was
That's
really
at.
neat to see
That's
that.
important.
And when you look at the book, the registry, there are folks from all over the country.
All over the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, while I'm cutting, like I said, from 4 o'clock till dark,
Yeah, but you ain't been picking up trash though, bro. We need much more than you cutting grass. I just heard they say they had to haul a lot of stuff out there.
Well,
So you should have been picking up stuff too.
the brushes on the hills, because I rode down the hill one time cutting.
Well, we want to do a full service there. That's what I'm
No,
understanding,
it's-
what's
it
needed.
truly is. It's more than one person can manage.
But the parish used to have 4 or 5 people
Right.
a long time ago, but
So we'll have to, we'll put something together. It's on the radar.
Next item, please.
E, District 5 update on the bridge, insurance claims related to the bridge, discussion on water pipes and lead. Councilmember McCarty.
On December 8th, Senator Connick, Representative Bro, and the Transportation Committee had a meeting at the West End Building about the bridge to give us an update. And basically, they just wanted to hear more from residents, businesses, about their experiences. As far as I understand, we do not have any information regarding if the tolls will go back on, if they will remain off, if we have negotiated the contract. I was going to turn it over to Mr. Hinckley, but I'll go on. And at that meeting, I wanted to mention that we have good support from the people here in this room that attend these meetings, because it's not just a District 5 issue, it's a parish issue. And Mr. Hinckley, Ms. Carter were there, Mr. Schultz, Mr. Newsom, Mr. Jurisic, and myself. I'm hoping that we will be able to get some business and resident damage remediation or reparation because of the losses, business losses that have occurred by people who patronize these businesses not coming into the parish. But that's not guaranteed. Just know that it's being asked for. We will have, in District 5, we will have some neighborhood meetings to discuss the insurance claims regarding the bridge, especially in Fort St. Leon, and discussions about the water pipes and lead. And this information is for the entire parish. The water department, if you bring a sample of your water to the water department, they will test your water to find out if you have lead in your pipes. And there is a grant that we can apply for to help residents from the meter to their house if we find out that they have lead in their pipes. So we'll be discussing that in neighborhood meetings and helping you work through that process. Mr. Hinckley, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I think that's good enough for.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, well, I have some questions. There are a lot of residents are getting letters in the mail about penalties and back fee for that. Where we at on that?
Penalties for?
Where?
Oh, the fees.
Fees, yes.
Well, I have asked Senator Connick what he would suggest. Do people pay their fines or not? He says we should follow our parish attorney's suggestions, but I think it's more of an individual decision because we don't know if the fines will go away. Right now, for everyone who has not paid fines, they continue to increase. We did find out today that the GoPass office will still be in here in the parish up to December 1st of 2026. and then it may be extended or it may be removed. The Go Pass office that's on the the campus.
January 9th.
Oh, they told me
January
this-
9th, okay.
Okay, they told me.
But Pat, here's I think what people concerned about. They're concerned about if they take the position not paying it, will that affect their license, when you don't pay stuff? So that was a really question
No.
people
As I
had.
understand.
Or what-
They've nixed that. That is not going to have an effect on their driver's license. But I would really highly recommend any of these residents, if they could find the time to go in and talk to Plenary or Go Pass folks. And it maybe without saying, they need to go in and negotiate the fees and the tolls.
The problem I had with some people that went into the office was saying they're questioning the knowledge of the power that the people have in the office to solving their problem. That was some of the things that I was getting from people who was going in, whether the people there can really solve their problem, whether they have the computer capacity to look up their really issue. That's what I got from some of the people who went to the office. I don't know if that's been changed.
I would recommend they go into the office.
Okay. Thank you. Next item.
F, Finance Reports, Councilmember Edwards.
Remove.
Well, this is going to be a new thing. Rochelle Morel contacted me. Instead of sending out, well, she'll still send out the finance reports, but instead of posting it in the newspaper, it's going to be notified here at the council meeting that we received the finance reports for that period.
Okay, because I didn't know what that was. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I can.
You can further.
Well, it's probably dealing with LLA requirements that we're supposed to monthly go over the financial report, budget to actual, and they've been posted in the paper, but it's easier just to say, hey, here it is. If you got any questions, then you change to ask. It's a LLA requirement, but we've already get the report, so I'm sure that's what it's related to. It's just us simplifying it.
Next.
G, District 6 update, discussion on ordinance number 1978, Councilmember Newsom.
Yes. This came to our attention on the audit committee that we have an ordinance. I was not aware of it as a member of the audit committee. It came out that we have an ordinance that was passed in 2019 by the previous council, which 3 members sat on that council that up here, which is a good thing. It says and about contracts, CEAs, leases, levy right-of-ways, which we just did one of those today. Anything that should be, it's the council desire to have it in one location. I know there is 2 locations being mentioned. I know it's in Laserfish and New World. Me personally have not been in New World, so I don't know what's in there. Speaking to the internal auditor, I think Mr. Schultz, as the audit chairman, spoke about it, and New World is it's pretty good. So, and also it says on here that the legal department is supposed to maintain current inventory of said documents. So I guess my question is, I'll think, can we expect all of these issues to be, and whatever the legal department as, the custodian or as responsible for it, where are we going to put these documents? And it said we can't have them in Laserfish and New World. It says 1, so just can you guys simplify it and put it in one spot, whatever spot you deem necessary through the legal department to put them in. Just please.
I have to talk to Rennie about that. He would be the one that would oversee it.
Okay, I'll get with him. Just wanted to bring it up. I wasn't aware of even this ordinance. Again, it got brought up at the audit committee meeting, and that's why I'm bringing it up. So I know if it's in one place, you can go look at it, find it, see what you got. So.
Motion.
Sorry?
I'm done. Motion. You can withdraw that.
Motion adjourned.
Motion to adjourn.
District 1,
No.
District 2,
Yes.
District 3,
Yeah.
District 4? District 5?
Absolutely.
District 6?
Yes.
District 7?
3935, yes.
District 8?
Yes.
District 9?
Yes.
Meeting adjourns with 8 votes for yes and 1 vote
Merry
for
Christmas,
no.
everyone.
Merry Christmas.